So today I'm going to go over the Jigsaw Learning formative assessment. So jigsawing is a great thing to do whenever you are trying to cover a lot about one topic in a short amount of time. So really how it works is you can have a group from 3 to 5 students in one group, and they're all looking at a different aspect of a topic. And then after each of them individually read and go into that topic, they break out into homogeneous groups. So this person who looked at a specific thing and this one come together, they become experts, they discuss it, and then they return to their groups and explain it to their groups. So the students really get to teach their fellow students, which is collaborative learning, very important. So what I'm gonna do today is I have 2 groups of 3, and they're each looking at a different court case. This is having to do with the First Amendment rights. So this is a 12th grade government class presentation, and we're looking at Virginia v. Black, Tinker versus Des Moines, and United States v. O'Brien. So all of these cases have to do with issues in the First Amendment. So I'm gonna have the students independently look at this and look at a guiding question to see how the verdict either limits or extends the First Amendment rights. Then they're gonna break out to their homogeneous groups. Then they're gonna come back and be an expert and teach the group that. And to make sure that this has worked out how I plan to, I'm gonna have one of the students who did not originally look at this case tell me what they learned from their partner who looked at this case to make sure that that collaborative learning is taking place. All right, good morning, class. Today we are looking again into the First Amendment. So the past couple of days, we've been learning what the First Amendment is and how the Supreme Court interprets the First Amendment and really how that looks in real life. Okay, so we're doing a jigsaw formative assessment. This is a great assessment to do when you have a lot to cover in a short amount of time, but you don't want to do ground covering. So we have one group over here, and this is a heterogeneous group, meaning that every group is looking at a different court case. So I have printed out 3 different court cases dealing with the First Amendment, and each of them are answering the same question, which is how does the verdict limit or extend our First Amendment rights? So we're gonna spend about 5 minutes reading it silently to ourselves and answering the question. Our second group is right here, and they are reading 3 of the same court cases. So each person is reading a different court case. So we're gonna spend the next 5 minutes for you guys to read this to yourself and just answer that question at the bottom. Okay, now that we have had about 5 minutes for each student to individually read their court case, now we're gonna do the jigsawing portion of the jigsaw formative assessment. So when I say to move, I'm gonna have all of the students who read Virginia v. Black to meet over here students, okay? I'm gonna have all the students who read the Tinker court case to meet over here, and all of the students who read the O'Brien are gonna meet over here. From that point, those students are going to discuss the answers to their 2 questions. We're gonna take about 5 more minutes just to clear up any misconceptions, and this will be student teaching and student learning.
Photographer not include the intent to intimidate.
I feel like it did because they were getting kicked out of school for wearing a black armband. That doesn't really stop.
So they're saying they can limit the right if it's with, like, if it's something that falls under the government's power, and they need to, you know, not have people burning bathrooms.
Sure, you can have to bring something. However, it doesn't mean the right to insult or threaten people or whatever. So that was obviously.
Okay, so now that we've taken about 5 minutes to get into our homogeneous groups, so the groups that looked at the same court case, now we're gonna move back into our original groups. And each of those students who looked at the specific court case from the beginning, they're gonna be the expert on it, and they're gonna teach it to their other group members. So let's go ahead and move. All right, Josh, why don't you start off on what you looked at?
Sure. My case is United States versus O'Brien. And basically, this guy named David O'Brien, he had a draft card issued to him from the military, and he burned it at the courthouse, and he was arrested for destroying a draft card. So
And basically, there's this girl named Mary Beth Kingston, and
If they infringe upon it, they have these set of regulations, and I've said it limits the First Amendment rights because it's not like.
Okay, so now that Alec has explained the Tinker case to his classmates, can one of his other group members tell me about that and answer that guiding question? Did it limit or did it extend our First Amendment rights?
So by listening to Alec, it extended the First Amendment rights because the court defended the students' rights to wear the black armbands and protest against the war.
Awesome, very good group.